Okay. All right. You should be getting an invite now. Now. All right. All right, cool. You want to hang up on Skype?
Oh, God. Feedback.
Yeah.
Here, let me just turn mine off. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you both ways. And
Oh. Derp, now I can't hear you.
really? Okay, I'm gonna hang up the Skype call.
Wait.
No?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you through Skype and Hangouts.
Okay, then let me just, yeah. Can you hear me?
That's better. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Cool.
Let me just turn on the camera. Wait.
Yes.
Okay, there, you can see me, not my picture, right?
I can see black. Oh, no, there we go. Now I see.
Okay. So, I was actually planning, I thought it was going to take you a little bit longer. I was going to make a short video announcing that I'll be reviewing this series with you, but, you know, I didn't get the time. So, do you want to give your thoughts?
Yeah.
We should probably say, we're going to do, like, an episode by episode, like, our first thoughts and reactions to Puella Madoka Magica. Which I watched on Netflix in English. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I watched in English. It's just off of a site. I don't have Netflix yet because I'm a scrub.
You're a screw-up. This is your reasoning?
A scrub.
Oh, a scrub. I heard screw-up. All right, well, give your thoughts first.
Okay, well, right off the bat, I like the animation, although the character design was a little... It's, I guess, something I get used to. But I liked the animation. Like, I thought it was, like, really, like, pretty. Just, like, really, like, pleasant. Like, it's very just, like, oh, it was nice.
I agree pretty much wholeheartedly on that. I thought the animation itself was beautifully fluid. I love that dream sequence at the beginning where she dreams of, like, that magic girl fighting in the ruined town.
It was kind of trippy, and I liked the, you know, like the black and white checker pattern thing. That was, like, weird. That was a little bit, that I don't know, like, for some reason it reminded me a little bit of Alice in Wonderland, like, that whole, like, just the dream sequence.
I mean, it looks great. The style, the actual style itself, not the animation, but the art style, where everybody...
It's a little drawn, almost. Like, it almost feels like, the eyes, a lot of the time, they feel like they're, like, drawn, like, with a colored pencil. Like a stencil.
Like, see the sketch marks, almost.
Yeah.
That was unusual.
Yeah.
Although I love this. You can actually see... This is something that a lot of animes don't do. They actually animated, like, hair movement. Like, when the character moved, their hair moved with them. And I'm like, yes! Not every character uses copious amounts of hair gel and spray.
Yeah.
So,
Blue.
As far as the story of the first episode, so what I basically got out of it was there's a girl called Madoka who has a dream, and then the character, or the person in her dream, the girl, what was her name?
Shit, I already forgot.
Hamura?
Yeah, something. Yeah, I think that's right.
She is a student in her class, and then there's this rabbit creature called
the names are always, the first episode's always, you never get the names in the first.
Was it Cube?
Yep, that's it.
The creepy rabbit-looking thing.
Yeah, I guess you're better with names than I am.
Yeah, not by much. The Cube says that he wants to make her a magical girl.
Yes, which is what she said in the dream.
Yeah, and the girl that she met, fuck, I said her name, now I can't remember her name.
Hamada?
It's not
Hamada? I don't. You know what? Her, the black-haired girl.
Yes, the one that doesn't have pink hair.
Yes.
Okay. she tells her, "Don't change anything about yourself
Yeah.
because otherwise you're gonna lose everything."
Mm.
And then there's like this chase thing at a mall where
Yeah.
they're trying to. Was it the black haired girl that was
Yeah. No, wait,
chasing?
was she chasing after the like? That's what I didn't really get. Was she chasing after the little rabbit thing?
Yeah, she was the black haired girl was chasing
Because
Cube, and Cube somehow can communicate telepathically with Madoka and tells her,
see,
"Save me, save
no,
me."
that's confusing because see, I didn't. I assumed that she was on the same side. I assumed all of these girls were on the same side, but apparently she's not.
The
So
black haired
if
girl, you
she's
mean?
not, yeah. So if she's not on the same side, then why are they kind of have this relationship where she's like, we shouldn't really be doing this right now? Like, it's kind of like a, it's almost like a, well, let's not argue or fight right now. Like, I didn't really get what
Yeah,
was
like
going on.
once they rescue Cube from the black hair chick, they're just like, okay, let's just chill, let's just chill. And
Yeah,
the black hair girl walks away, and they heal it. And I want to say it's a guy, Cube.
yeah. He's a guy.
That wasn't too obvious.
Yeah,
They
it wasn't. They referred to him as a he like a couple times. I was like, oh, okay. Well, thanks for that because I would not know otherwise.
and so they heal it, and he offers a contract, and that ended the episode.
Yeah.
First thoughts on the series? Go.
Um, First thoughts.
Yeah, as far as story.
First story. I mean, hey, I like I said, I liked I don't know, I liked how you had kind of had like the dream sequence in the beginning, and then it kind of tied in with I don't know, I think it leaves a lot of questions, which I like when animes kind of do that when they leave you with questions, but they still tell you information. I mean, I'm probably gonna we could well, how do I say that? But I just finished Steins Gate, and that's an anime where they give you answers, but you have other questions by the time the episode ends. It's very and also an anime that like is definitely does it a lot is Serial Experiments Lane. That one like almost to an annoying point where I'm like, okay, you tell me one thing, and then I have six other questions. I'm like, come on now, and but with this anime, it seems like they kind of give you a basis of the story, and I kind of like where it's headed. I mean, it's interesting. I'm interested to see where it goes. Mm.
I I'm definitely curious. Okay, I should probably preface this by saying the only thing I know about this series is what I've been told, and that's been very little. They've told me, like people have told me, it is a magical girl anime done backwards. That is the extent of my knowledge going into this.
Huh.
So as far as I can tell, though, it seems like a normal, maybe a bit more violent, but it's definitely the same formula as like Sailor Moon. You got Yubei is like Luna, right? The black cat that just says, "Here's a trinket. Say the words." Moon, Prism, Power, yay! And everybody gets magical powers. It seems to be following that same basic formula, just a bit more mysterious-ish.
Yeah.
I'm curious because of the fame it has. Because everybody who I know who has seen it says that things change very radically.
That's what I hear. That's what I heard. I read just the description on MAL, my Analyst, and then I read like one of the reviews because you can't put spoilers in there. Those reviews on that site. So I read a review on there, and it was like, whoa, this anime like it completely changed, and I'm like, hmm. So I'm kind of wondering like what that shift is and when it happens and what does it mean for this show overall.
If I were going to make a prediction, I would imagine it would have something to do with the black-haired chick. Like there might be like factions, like different like competing groups, and maybe Cube is just one out of many weird rabbit creatures that gives people powers. So maybe like there's gonna be like not a war, but maybe a conflict between two groups of rival magical girls or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like whatever turn it takes, it's gonna be kind of darker. Because right now, like, I feel like you have this expectation of kind of like a bright kind of anime, and I feel like it's going to take a turn that's going to be very unexpected. At least that's what I'm thinking. I feel like it's going to be like a strange, maybe like kind of darkish, kind of like, like, whoa. kind of.
I agree. I agree. It did already kind of have that feeling to where it was definitely colorful and vibrant. You know, it had that moe, big-eyed, soft-looking feel.
Definitely.
But then it would have moments like that chase scene towards the end where they're like, was it like the basement of the mall or something? Where like
Yeah, I guess so. I don't understand. I still don't really get what that was about. Like all the lights and like just the trippy. I mean,
I'm not sure, but it seemed like it already had the makings of something that would be
sinister.
Yeah, So I don't know. I'll keep watching. I know I'll keep watching.
Yeah.
If only to continue these videos, but genuinely, I'm interested in seeing where it's gonna go from here.
Same, definitely.
So yeah, I don't know how often we'll be doing these. Maybe like once every 2 or 3 nights, maybe once a weekend. I don't know, but there are other series I'm also thinking of doing these if you're interested. Although I don't know how much of an attention span you have for multiple series at the same time.
You should talk to my friend Steven. He watches like 100 anime at once. He's got so many that he just hadn't finished yet. And I'm telling him like, dude, finish one, then finish another, and then you know what you do next? You finish another. But he has like, I'm not joking. He has dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of animes he is not finished. He claims he is still watching. I don't know how he does that.
I do the same thing. It's weird. On my current, like right now, if you were to look at my screen, I have the Hulu pages opened up for Parasite episode 6. Excuse me.
Okay.
Akame ga Kill episode 5. Tokyo Ghoul episode.
Oh.
I'm sorry, season 2 episode 1. Durarara episode 1. Hunter x Hunter episode 13.
Jesus Christ.
Like, and I'm supposed to be watching. Zankei no Terror episode 2. I'm watching so many shows at the same time.
See, I can't do it like that. Like I feel like I've never tried watching like 2 or 3 at once, but usually I just go one and then I plow through it in like 2 or 3 days, and then I go to the next one.
I started watching. I started watching Magi.
Okay.
And the Labyrinth of Magic or something like that, and I got to episode I want to say like 8 or 9, where it's basically the story of Aladdin, except closer, I guess, vaguely closer to the original Arabian Nights, because you have characters like Alibaba and stuff like that. And except Aladdin is like a 12-year-old Magi who has like the ability to like have a bunch of spirits or souls, and whatever the Magi decides, like whoever he decides is going to be the king based on virtue is the person who's going to be king. So a bunch of people are. It's weird. I started watching it and then school. So I don't know. I have so many things on my to watch list. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically the first episode of Puella Magi Magica. I can't think of it.
Wait, what did you say?
I said I can't think of anything else to say.
No, me neither. Not on this particular subject. Yeah.
All right.
Looks like it's gonna be pretty good. So.
Yeah, that was a short review. I think that was like 10 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's it. So everybody who watched, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll try and keep these up. Keep making these. So see you guys later.
See ya.